Yo, what's up, guys? Back at it again with another PolyGon gameplay. In the background, you'll be watching, me just trying out two different weapons that I'm trying to figure out what the meta is for gun-wise at level 18-ish to 20. So, I've tried out the VSS, the SCAR, the M16, the M1A, the sniper, the AK-12, and each gun really depends on what kind of a player you are. Each one has their perks, each one has their own disadvantages depending on how you play. And so that's kind of like what I'm trying to dive deep in, what fits my play style, and try and give you a little bit of tips on if this gun fits your play style as well. The first gun that you'll be seeing in this gameplay is the VSS. The VSS is a pretty good weapon. It's a semi-automatic gun. Its damage is pretty nice. The headshot damage, and then if you get a headshot damage plus body shot, that pretty much kills them. Its body shot, I believe it's a 3-hit to the chest kill, and then 2-hit headshot kill. It kind of reminds me of the VSS from what is that game, PUBG, and just the way that it shoots, the way that it the delay and like the drop, it really reminds me of the VSS from PUBG days, which I never really used a lot, but I know a bunch of people would run it, even though like the damage wasn't the best. This one's damage actually seems pretty good. I have a hollow on it right now. I know that you can get a kind of like a PS scope, which is like a zoomed in. I feel like that might be a pretty good addition to this gun, especially for longer range. I think it would help a lot, and this could be a pretty meta gun in my opinion. I think that it's a well-balanced gun. Damage, the range isn't too bad. You can definitely see the drop in it. But overall, I believe it's a pretty balanced gun that they have in here. And then like the M41 or M14, that is a 3-shot semi-auto as well. My personal favorite, whenever I was leveling up until I got the SCAR, was definitely the M1A. And that gun it's semi-auto. I feel like it shoots quicker than the VSS, in a sense, and I just feel like I got more headshots with it. It was, I feel like the drop isn't as bad as the VSS. It just feels like an overall better weapon for my play style. But I have seen a lot of other YouTubers use the VSS and get 100+ kills with it. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong with my gunplay, but it's still a good gun. Then as the first gun that you start off with is of course the M16, which is for a starter weapon, great damage, good accuracy, everything like that. It's pretty good, pretty standard M16. Then the next one, the M1A. And then once you get up to the sniper is pretty good. 1-shot headshot, which is nice. 1-shot body, 1-shot head. Two bodies. The normal, normal sniper kind of hit reg and everything like that. It feels nice, actually, trying to lead them, and the shooting and the hit markers are actually like pretty nice, especially when you get a headshot. It feels pretty good. And then you move to the SCAR. I believe that the SCAR is the meta gun in this game as of right now, as of up to level 18 that you can buy or purchase and unlock. I think even with the base red dot module, it does have a little bit of recoil, as you can probably tell in this video, that you definitely can tell that there's recoil. And so if you can control the recoil on this gun, it definitely could be, probably the best weapon that they have in here, up to level 20. And then I think the G3A or GA3 is I've seen a lot of people use it above level 25 instead of the Scar, or whenever you unlock it, which could be, we'll have to see once I get above that level and unlock it to see how it actually is. But once you unlock the Scar, it is an insane killer. Damage, insane. I think it's like 30 to 40 damage. And so it definitely is a great weapon. But other than that, I think Scar up to, you know, the next gun, which we'll see what it is definitely the meta gun to use. Damage wise, if you can control the recoil, definitely. I do still see a lot of people using at least up to like level 20, 25, still using the AK-12. I haven't personally tried the AK-12, but if they're still using up to that level, it must be pretty good. So I'll definitely need to try out the AK-12. I need to start purchasing, you know, need to purchase that weapon so I can, you know, have all the weapons and go through and test the recoil, the damage, the accuracy, you know, time to kill for each weapon, just so I could see, you know, what is the meta gun to use. But, you know, like I said before, it also depends on your game, you know, your gunfight, your gameplay, your game sense, everything like that really puts in a factor in what you should use. I definitely think, you know, as they come out with more modules, if they get like some grips, you know, help a little bit with recoil, it definitely would help the Scar. But if they bring out those kind of things, you know, then the Scar would be absolutely insane. There's, you know, especially those kind of guns would be just too much, I guess. And, you know, it probably would lead to like a nerf in damage range and, you know, different things like that. So I do feel like once they come out with, you know, grips to help with accuracy, if they do plan on doing that, then they probably would mess around with the damage range. And just because I feel, you know, that would just be insane to have like no recoil Scar whenever the time to kill is insane, like double a headshot. And if you land that, aim at the body, hits a body shot, then a headshot, they're pretty much dead. So it definitely would be too insane to have that kind of a unfair advantage, I guess, so to speak. So, you know, once they come through unlocking and you know, changing the things around, I think it will be things will get nerfed, which is pretty normal for, you know, most FPS games or game, you know, gun games in general. You'll see nerfs, you'll see buffs, you'll see changes with mod, or, you know, grips, map changes, addition of maps, you know, all these different things. That's what you'll see as it comes along. But yeah, so pretty much that's it for me talking during this gameplay. Enjoy the rest of the game, and if you like the video, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think your favorite gun is, if you enjoy the Scar, you know, what level you are, what you think is best. But I'm definitely gonna have to go with the Scar. I believe that is the meta up to level 20. And if you believe it's something else, definitely leave a comment, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.